That sounds like a New York punk band name.
What does?
Inevitable Latency.
That's cool.
Yeah, I am. So what's up?
Nothing, man. So this is our second try doing Nothing Really Radio. So this is Nothing Really Radio episode 1, but it is also kind of episode 2 to us.
It's episode 2. And episode 1 fucking rocked. So you got to get on the Patreon for that.
We don't have
I'm
a
just
Patreon.
playing weird. we ain't anywhere. We ain't doing that.
No, not yet. Maybe not ever. We'll see.
Maybe not ever.
Who knows?
Might go out of style.
Yeah. Or we might be failures.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm a big...
That's right. That wasn't my first thought, but I think...
that's always my
that's
first
valid.
thought.
Nah. I need to get on that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll be less nonplussed about my life.
Yeah, you've been hoping too much. I can smell it on you. You've been thinking things are going to turn around, but... Nope.
It's tricking myself.
Pretty
Pretty much, like, my life is going nowhere. And, it's not going to get any better.
Yeah.
And, like, let's say the 11th, I don't see it going for much longer.
No. No.
JK, I wouldn't say that.
No, things have been turning around for you.
Things have been okay. Yeah, they've been good. Adapting to a new city, new life, new people has been a lot, but I'm living in it more, you know.
Yeah.
And something you said you want to talk about the amphetamine shortage, which we can definitely talk about. Has been a huge dilemma. I mean, anything involving pharmaceuticals in America is going to be a fucking mess, and this is no exception. Pretty much, whenever COVID started, a lot of people started using amphetamines. A lot of people who don't have ADHD, and it's not too much of a surprise, but, you know, there was this growing sense of leniency with the medicine, and then because of that, I guess they fucking ran out, and they've been out for, like, a long time. And I take this medicine, and so, like, moving to New York and kind of, like, building a new life, and then pretty quickly running out of the medicine was a little bit troubling.
Yeah, bad
kind of
timing.
derailing. Kind of terrible timing.
Yeah.
And then today I got the medicine again. What was so funny is I fucking know.
I'm so
it's
excited.
Crazy.
You've been working on this and like struggling with trying to get it for a while.
I've called over 100 pharmacies in the last week alone. Like, seriously. And they're... it's been insane. So there's one in Brooklyn that I found, and I got my prescription sent in this morning, and then I was calling them, and then nobody was answering today, and I was like, what is going on? So I called them a few more times, and then some guy finally answered, and I was like, hey, we figured it out, and I got the prescription filled, and then I went there to get the medicine. It was like an hour walk over the bridge to Williamsburg. It was really nice.
Nice.
And Brooklyn's awesome and a lot of fun, of course. And the guy at the counter was so nonchalant about the medicine. He's like, I was just talking about the shortage. He didn't even seem like he knew about the shortage. He's like, oh yeah, we've been getting it in, you know. I'm just like,
nice.
Damn.
Well, this is where
it's
I'll
always
be coming.
somewhere. I never would have this should hold me until the shortage is over. Hopefully, it's supposed to be ending. Certain tiers of the medicine are ending in their shortage, so it's supposed to be like ended pretty thoroughly by fucking mid-June. I don't know. Some medicines like won't be available until August, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But dude, if I hadn't just sat and called and called all these different pharmacies. I never would have found it, dude. It was just no. None of them have it.
You know, if you just got on that herbal remedy life, you wouldn't have this problem. This is what I've been trying to tell you, Alec. They want you to be on the medicine. Now you're their little puppet. And look how they've been puppeteering you around New York because...
No fucking shit.
You're hooked. You need to eat radishes. Eat beets.
I would love that.
Eat mint. And a little bit of turmeric.
This has been daunting. And it's over. Now that we're so deeply back into filmmaking, it's kind of like I value so much spending that time on something that I feel like benefits me, which isn't always the best way to even think about that, but
no,
it ain't too bad.
James and I are working on a movie podcast, which you know, and a big part of the reason is just so that I have a reason to like watch what's coming out.
Definitely,
and
to
look up like who's been cast as the Silver Surfer, because I enjoy doing it. But if it's not monetized, then I should figure out a way to monetize it. You can't have this day and age, Crane. If you've got a hobby and you haven't figured out how to monetize it, you're letting America down.
Wow, I've been letting America down my whole life.
I know. Me too. And so, movie podcast coming up.
But I guess I already knew that. So. Movie podcast coming soon, America. We know this is what you need.
We're sorry that we've been enjoying movies without a podcast for 27 years or whatever, 28 years.
It might sound sarcastic, but we mean that shit. And we're sorry.
I just, like... Everything I've said so far in jest, all I'm picturing is this comment that we got on a TikTok series. Have you heard of Poe's Law? Because it's giving. And
oh yeah,
it was on a satire post where I played this like piece of shit influencer. Like it's just like cringe bait, and then we did like some weird horror fantasy stuff with it. It's really great. You should watch it, Sebi. It's on our Instagram.
Yeah, check it out.
You should, watch it from the beginning. Our channel starts with Sebi, and then the last one. Hopefully, you'll be able to kind of tell that it's the last one. But anyway, we're definitely like edgy with some of the humor. I don't think it's like horrible edgy, and if it is horrible edgy, I think it works. But whatever, you be the judge. This person,
we're saving the horrible edgy for this, which no one will hear.
Yeah. This person did not think we hit the mark. I didn't know what Poe's Law was. For anybody listening, Poe's Law is an adage of internet culture stating that without a clear indicator of the author's intent, it is impossible to create a parody of extreme views so obviously exaggerated that it cannot be mistaken by some readers or viewers as a sincere expression of the parodied views. Which is true. I just don't know that I care. Also, we had like hashtag parody in the description. But
and we also, like, in my opinion, did like a pretty decent job at the satire. Mm-hmm. So
it was on. So what it was it was a podcast. Two guys, me and Mr. Crane, our characters that we were playing, and it was called Judging Women's Art. But these characters couldn't get anybody on the podcast, couldn't get any women to be on the podcast, so they were just looking at AI interpretations of what women's art would be and comparing it to like famous male artists like Van Gogh.
Fucking Caravaggio, like Rembrandt.
Yeah.
Just like classic Renaissance painters.
Yeah, and we were just like, oh, the men's art is so good. And anyway, it was really, really, really over the top. And like the AI art wasn't like, it was just word art.
It was MS Paint drawings by us.
Yeah, it was MS Paint that I put together real quick. Anyway, I thought it was pretty clear. This person did not. Why did I bring up Poe's Law? Oh, I've been thinking Poe's Law from everything that I've been saying to you. I get nervous about us putting out ourselves in such an unedited way. This might have some editing, but it is going to be almost none. And I get nervous. I go back and forth on how I feel about it. I certainly, if like a comment like Poe's Law kind of like freaked me out that day, if we do get any level of popularity, we're just going to constantly be getting comments like that. I gotta make sure it just doesn't get to me.
The thing about a concept like Poe's Law is it does exist and it doesn't, and it does make sense. But whenever you put out a piece of satire, your satire seemingly can't really be like that effective if it's entirely convincing. You know what I mean? I guess I'm just saying I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Some of them you can't win them all across the board. No matter where you're in, you can't win them all.
That person clearly wasn't fooled because they wrote Poe's Law. They didn't write.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't write.
They knew what
the hell is this? You incel loser.
Right.
Dirtbags.
Someone looked at it and goes, "I'm smart, but not everyone is. Some people might not get this."
Yeah, and you know what? They're right. I'm sure there was plenty of people.
They are correct.
The video didn't do well. I'm sure there was plenty of people that were like, "Ugh, yuck," and just scrolled on by. So yeah.
Yeah.
And it did.
We should make friends with that person.
What was so fun, I feel like, about I wanted to respond to them sincerely. But I only really wanted to respond as Sebi, which was a total waste. We should have just responded sincerely because I never had the guts to actually talk to anybody commenting as Sebi. But it doesn't really matter anyway. And so the only thing I could think of was what Sebi would say, which was Poe's Law, ? Pose ish and these nuts in your mouth.
Yes. Oh man, that would have been so good. Yeah, we should have just fucking said that.
I don't want to be mean to people.
It's a joke.
I know.
You know?
But clearly they're easily offended, you know?
Exactly.
Well, I just
makes it
let
better.
them go about their day, you know? They can...
Disappointed in themselves, yeah.
I don't even know if they really, hated the video. Maybe they liked it and they were just trying to be like, hey, you gotta make this more clear, show an edit or something. I don't know. I didn't talk to them.
It's an onion of a comment. It has layers.
Maybe. Or maybe it was just...
Interpretive layers.
I'm smart. Maybe it was, I learned what Poe's Law meant yesterday.
That's always what it seems like on TikTok, is someone learns about something that day, which is fine, actually. I mean, I think it's kind of amazing to see how many people go to TikTok to learn things. I go to TikTok to learn things all the time, you know, and it's an awesome, awesome tool.
Pretty much all of my favorites now are just little, tutorials or... There's this guy who's really great. He shouts out websites where you can get free download packs for animations, little assets, sound effects, music. In fact, I think one of the ones that I used for the Clue video was one called out by him, which was zapsplat.com. But yeah, it's a great website, and I don't think very many people not that many people know of it. It's not like, it's at the very least not like a Kevin MacLeod or like an Audio Tree sort of top hit level.
Right.
It seems like a little,
Right.
I hadn't heard any of the stuff that we put in the Clue video on anybody else's content.
No.
So yeah, Zapsplat, it doesn't have a huge library, but everything seems really well done on that.
I remember those websites back in the day. They definitely, certainly still exist, but they had a bunch of free pre-keyed effects.
Yeah.
So you'd get like explosion, blood splatter, muzzle flare, all the Freddy W shit.
Yeah.
And they would be like a little bit like 8-bitty and grainy. And we should use some of those for Not That You Should Care.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Oh, dude.
What?
My parents' camera. I'm so excited to use. My mom's like first camcorder. I just sent you a picture of it.
Just now?
No. Like a couple days ago.
Oh, the one we've been talking about?
No. This is another camera. So I've got my little JVC hard drive camera. This one is like a much bigger tape camera. It records to tape.
Oh, I saw the message. I didn't see this picture.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It records to a little
it records
cassette.
on the tape. Yeah. Okay, so when I said the FireWire cable, I was referring more to a tape camera like this. That's crazy. Dude, that mic on the front's huge.
Dude, the thing is just like a monster. The reason I thought of it was just because we talk a lot of, you know, the reason we would use like old After Effects assets is because of the lo-fi aesthetic.
Totally.
And
yeah.
This old tape camera and my first JVC camera are going to be fantastic for these lo-fi, old school looking stuff on Not That You Should Care.
Definitely. Okay. We gotta take a second. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Keep it recording. Fresh out the kitchen and mama rolling that body. Got everybody else wishing, sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk.
So
God bless you.
The whole fucking universe is on pins and needles waiting for the next Not That You Should Care. Alec,
I know.
what do you have to say for yourself? This is the public shaming section of the episode.
I was about to say the only response I can really give is actually going to be genuine.
Oh.
I'm so glad I have this fucking medicine.
Yeah.
It's just, I wish you could know how different it was. It just makes me feel normal. I can do what I wish. I don't want to go into that too much, but like, it's a huge fucking relief.
Yeah.
I mean, it is life changing, and I very much regret nothing.
Nice.
I was going to say I've regretted how much time I've spent on the next Not That You Should Care, but then I realized not really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
whatever.
what the fuck you're
It's gonna be
supposed to do
fucking
about
amazing. So, exactly. So, I have a funny story.
it. Okay.
So, I work at a restaurant in New York, a really awesome restaurant. I probably shouldn't say where I work.
Nah.
Yeah, no. But it's a well-known place. They have really... it's a bit more high profile. They've got some really, really awesome specialty dishes. And so one day they had some photographers in to take some pictures of the dishes for the website. So they made these dishes, and one of the dishes comes with caviar. So they only needed the caviar for the shoot. So after, they were just like, they give the 50 grams of caviar. I don't know. It's just a small tin.
Mm-hmm.
They just gave the caviar to the chef. And they're like, just take this. And he said, I was up working my station, and the chef came up, started talking to me, and he told me all this because we were really slow. But he said he went straight to McDonald's, got a filet-o-fish, and put that caviar on the filet-o-fish.
That's awesome.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
You know what's funny?
But, like, awesome.
What? whenever I hear chefs and people with culinary experience talk about fast food, they always mention filet-o-fish.
Real big fans of the filet.
They definitely are. Have you had it?
Yeah, of course. I'm not a fan.
Oh, well.
I'm not a real big chef, though, so.
They do. It's like a different kind of softness to the bread. And, like, I hear renowned chefs, like the one I work for, like, talking about the bread quality.
There is a genuine science behind McDonald's. Like a very, very specific science to making things that you just want to munch on. And so, yeah, I mean, no, it's not like quality, but it doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, there's a reason it's top dog.
I used to think when chefs would say, besides the filet-o-fish, like the menu's garbage. I've heard more than one chef say that.
Nice.
And one of them was the one I work for. The other one was on TikTok or something. But I know I heard it.
Yeah.
And it's evidence. And maybe someone can look it up. I don't know. But I thought it was a joke. I was like, that's funny. Filet-o-fish is your favorite item. Goober. Goonard. But no, it doesn't.
We should make a fuck the big three. It's just Big Me with filet-o-fish versus nuggets versus fries.
Nuggets.
TikTok.
It's great. I love that. That's the kind of energy I've been thinking in content-wise. Maybe isn't a great thing, but
I'll go ahead and make it when we get off. When I get done with Nothing Really Radio, I'll make it and upload it to TikTok. Why not?
Let's fucking go. Oh, I love that. That's great. Filet-o-fish. Yeah, I kind of vowed that I wouldn't go to McDonald's in New York. But now I gotta have a filet-o-fish.
Yeah.
I get some caviar from work and put it on there.
Beautiful.
Couldn't imagine using my money in that way right now. Be insane. Actually insane. But Brooklyn's nice. I like hanging out there. It's like Manhattan. It's just a little bit more chill. I was in Williamsburg. That's where the pharmacy is. And it's very bougie. There's not as many people. It's just like a little bit more space, you know. So I'm thinking, maybe, I don't know, when this lease is up, I might try to go find a place in Brooklyn, because this place is expensive, but I also really like living in the Lower East Side. So, but also Williamsburg has become one of the most like gentrified, expensive neighborhoods in Brooklyn. So over there is not really going to work. And some of the other neighborhoods, I'm like, I don't know. But
yeah, I'm just gonna stick around in Springfield.
Yeah.
I want to see if emails for school have gotten answered. I am dropping out of math. But yeah, I just despise math. And school has spread me way too thin. I've got no interest in doing it anymore. I hate it.
It's funny, I kind of dig math, but I fucking hate school.
Yeah.
Math doesn't force you to sit in school. School forces you to sit in school.
Right. Yeah, and I don't even have to sit in school. I mean, I literally just like...
It's a virtual trap.
Yeah.
You open that laptop, you go to Blackboard, and you're in the building.
Yep. But yeah.
I found this... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I hope I don't ever have to go back. I'm going to take a semester off, maybe 2 semesters off, and just focus on internet projects and then possibly some freelancing outside of just my own creative projects. And if I can make a way into it through that, then I will not go back. But I want there to be the opportunity still there.
Definitely, yeah. I'm never fucking going back no matter what. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I never wanted to go.
Me neither.
Never liked going.
Me neither.
Schools, for me, from the beginning, school sucked.
I mean, part of the reason I went back was just to kind of resettle my life, and I had felt lost for a long time. And so I just wanted to... I wanted structure. I wanted somebody telling me what to do. And it really helped with that. But now I feel like I've kind of got a general track of what I want to do and how I want to live my life. And school could be a great tool to live that life. But for now, I'm going to pause it.
Don't fucking blame you at all.
Yeah. It's a bummer, though. It's like, it's hard to not feel like I'm failing because I'm not getting my associates, you know?
Well, yeah.
Like I was supposed to.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you took on a huge challenge, and you succeeded.
For the most
flying
part.
colors. Did you get your degree? No, but you still succeeded hugely.
Yep. I mean,
you've given yourself the opportunity to repeat that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 1 credit away from my degree instead of a ton, you know, or 3 credits, whatever.
You can't do it over the summer? 1 class?
Who do you, my mom? Fuck you. I got some other stuff I'm trying to do right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Anybody watching this would be like, 1 credit?
Maybe if you'd come out with some more not that you should cares a little faster, I could focus on school.
Yeah. The whole moving to New York and working in a nice profile restaurant was a lot for me at the moment, but now I'm good. You know, I'm gonna go to NYU right now just for the fuck of it.
Nice.
Biden will take my debt away. You gotten excusals, right? Didn't you have your debt taken away? No? I thought he did something like a couple years ago.
Yeah, he tried to. I don't know the end result. I'm not gonna act like I do, but my understanding was that got blocked by Congress, and then he was able to get through something for a more specific group of people, like a more specific career path, career line.
He's trying to do it again right now.
Nice, yeah. I bet he fucking is.
Before he's potentially out of office.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Not really politics guy, you know. Really, not really my thing, politics.
I'm socially liberal and fiscally conservative.
Yeah.
If anything, I'd say I'm right down the center. But
I'm libertarian, but not old libertarian.
And I don't really... I mean, they're all... Anyway.
We don't even know enough to do, like, thorough impressions.
We are the dudes that we're trying to make fun of.
Yeah, we are. God damn it.
I think that's probably good.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about anything else.
I don't want to really do anything the rest of the day.
I'm not going to. This is my day off. I am not doing shit. I promise you that. I just had 6 days in a row, 3 of them doubles, and those were in a row, so I'm tired. I'm tired like Santa after giving out all those presents. You know?
Life's bad, but we're badder. Bye.
Finally, someone fucking says it.
All right, I'm stopping recording.
I'm done.